Here's how far it is in walking distance from where they're going to put this border wall up to Quitobaquito Springs. Hi.
Can I help you?
I'm just sitting here for a minute.
Okay.
I'm gonna visit the springs to see the sunrise. Are you a police officer or?
There's nobody allowed in this area. This is actually the wall, and they're building. So this is all construction.
Not where I'm parked.
Not where you're parked? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, awesome.
So
I
are
just
you
wanted to
law
make sure-
enforcement or security or what are you?
Yeah, we're security for surveillance security.
Okay, for what company?
Security for surveillance security.
That's the name of it.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I know about that road, but where this parking is allowed for the spring.
Okay, cool.
Yep. Assalamu alaikum, everybody. It's July 4th, 2020, and I'm here at Organ Pipe Cactus National Monument on Hia-Ced O'odham territory, and I'm going to be documenting the current state of the destruction, devastation, and desecration that the border wall has done so far. It is truly horrible. This is Monument Hill. It's sacred to Hia-Ced O'odham and Donna O'odham people. And they have been dynamite blasting the sacred site to build this horrible 30-foot border wall. I have been coming here repeatedly, and every time they have been extending this wall up this hill. I have never seen it extended this far before. It is truly awful. This is the other side of Monument Hill. I've also never seen this border wall go up this far. There's a white tower up there. Here is further past Monument Hill. They got this open gap they haven't finished in the wall. Border panels stacked here. Stacked further down going west. And then this is a view. They got all this earth looking east. This is looking straight at Monument Hill, looking east, going up. This is this old border fencing that they've taken up so they can replace it with this 30-foot border wall that not only people won't be able to get through, but animals that need to be able to cross can't get through either. Okay, what I am seeing here so far is the end of the current wall, but it looks like they have added a few pieces. Last time I was at Quitobaquito Springs was in mid-May, and I had tracked the end of the 30-foot wall at that time as 9.1 miles from the springs. I'm hearing from people that there's already parts of the wall like right next to the springs, which is horrible. I'm seeing equipment here. That yellow machine, I believe, is where they fill with water that they are pumping from Quitobaquito Springs, which is sacred to Hia-Ced O'odham, and they are pumping millions and millions of gallons of water from the springs, and they're stealing this water and destroying the springs to mix concrete for this border wall. I'm seeing these stacks of border wall panels. I'm gonna just see how far these are going, like how long these stacks go. That has been a full mile so far. It's very hard to drive and film this way. I'm going to keep tracking this and just pause it and then come back when I see where it stops. Alright folks, I've gone 2.8 miles now, and this is how much, I mean, it's still going. 2.8 miles, and it is still going. It's still going. I mean, it is still going. It's still going. And, you know, I can't legally drive my car down this road, so it may be hard for me to accurately track it. Okay, 3.1 miles and still going. I don't know what this thing is up here, but it looks like some kind of a sensor or monitor to, you know, track undocumented migrants or people like me with video cameras that don't approve of what they're doing. They have been destroying, killing tons, like hundreds and hundreds of cactuses to force this wall through, to put the construction, or rather destruction through. So I'm going to show you this. It's actually against Arizona law to harm, desecrate, destroy, saguaro cactuses. But this border wall construction is doing it anyway. Cacti are also, these saguaros are also sacred to O'odham people. So I'm at 3.5 miles. I see somewhat of a gap and then more panels. So it's still going. So it went up to 4 miles. If you look, yeah, all the way up to 4 miles, there was like a little bit of a gap, but not much. And then it goes up the hill. That's a lot of panels stacked up that they're waiting to put up. This dirt road kind of went on the other side of this hill, and on this hill is some kind of like a spy tower of some sort. I don't know if there's stacks down there or not. But there's no 30-foot wall here yet. I arrived at the parking lot to Quitobaquito Springs, and as you can see, at least as far as my eye can see, there's no 30-foot wall up to the entrance of the springs, or anywhere that I can see past it, which is good. It buys some time for folks to try to stop it. The distance I calculated, instead of it being 9.1 miles away, it was 8.2. Over here looks like is another spy tower of some sort, a sensor or something. 8.2 miles though means they have extended it. I mean, the whole border doesn't belong. People have the right to freedom of movement. And the O'odham in particular have a right. O'odham live on both sides of this so-called border. O'odham predate the so-called United States and Mexico. The U.S. has stolen land. The treaty gives the O'odham the right to freely travel between the two countries. And O'odham have religious rights, cultural and traditional rights to go on pilgrimages that require them to be able to travel between the two countries, and do so on foot in various places. And to put a 30-foot wall here anywhere and force them to have passports and go through ports of entry and all this is a complete violation of their religious and cultural rights. It's a violation of their rights as indigenous peoples. I mean, this is absolutely disgusting. So I'm walking over to the spring now. I'm very, very disturbed because I haven't seen it yet for myself, but I have seen some pictures and I've heard some things, and I've been here many times before, and it's always been very, very beautiful. It's a sacred spring to the O'odham. There's endangered species that live there, such as like the Sonoyta mud turtle. It's truly a very, very beautiful place, and it's basically, from what I've seen and what I've been told, it's almost completely dried up. And this place has existed for this spring has existed for tens of thousands of years or more. And this border wall construction has been pumping at least 86,000 gallons of water a day to mix concrete for this border wall. And it's sickening. They could literally truck in water. They don't have to do this. So you saw it. It's almost completely dried up. I've never seen it this bad. So something has to be done immediately to stop this. This border wall construction has been known about for a long time, and it's continuing to happen. And there's very little movement stopping it. There's, I believe, at least 41 laws, mainly relating to the environment and Native American protections that have all been waived by the Trump administration to push this border wall through. And all these various ways that people have tried to work through the system to try to get this border wall stopped have failed. Court challenges aren't stopping it. Trying to get Congress to do something's not working. None of this stuff is working. Soon as COVID-19 started, they have been quadrupling the speed, at least, of the border wall construction. I mean, they have been pushing ahead way more rapidly with this. This has to stop. I mean, this still can be stopped. Stop pumping this water. The government's not going to stop this wall. Let's get real. The number one thing that needs to be done is to turn off these pumps. But I'm not seeing a mass movement here. I'm not seeing 1,000 people doing a direct action camp. I'm not seeing this. And that's what it literally, I'm not saying it has to be 1,000 people, but somebody's got to do something. A group of people have got to do something. A few people on a sidewalk once in a while is not stopping this. You know, the occasional news article's not stopping it. The occasional, leader of, whoever, a politician, maybe a tribal leader, speaking in Washington, it's not stopping it. I'm being honest. This is not what everybody wants to hear, but none of this is stopping it. It's not stopping it. If none of this stuff is working, then it's time for boots on the ground. This is an Indigenous rights issue. This is a migrants' rights issue. This is an environmental rights issue. And this is affecting the entire planet. Ignorant people think, oh, this is just a duck pond. Of course, there's no ducks in it anymore. But ignorant people that are disconnected from the earth, they're disconnected from life. They think that everything is about products and capitalism. They're disconnected. They don't understand. All over the world, water is being poisoned, air is being poisoned, land is being destroyed. And it's affecting us. That's why COVID-19 is happening. That's why these sicknesses are happening. That's why these illnesses are happening. That's why this is the tip of the iceberg. You can't mine the planet to death. You can't pave and concrete the planet to death. You can't just take everything natural and turn it into artificial. Why is everything natural and decent and good and sacred turned into something ugly and evil? To put a wall up that divides people and kills the environment, it's evil. This is wrong. We as human beings have an obligation to stand up and stop this. This is about the future of humanity, the future of all creatures on this planet, the future of the planet itself. Because these places are getting destroyed all over the world. Assalamu alaikum. Yeah, what's going on over here?
Are you doing okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Anything we can do for you?
No, I'm wondering why there's all these vehicles over here.
Okay, it's our car. We are patrolling. So that car was kind of myself
Okay, you're private security,
No.
correct?
Your security, that's it.
Okay, this is public park property.
I know. So at this point, there's a lot of construction right here. And also, you can see right there what it says. Okay? Smugglings and or illegal immigrants. So we are doing our job.
Are you private? Are you surveillance security too? Okay, have you been inside the vehicle?
No.
Okay.
Don't start things that are not happening. Okay?
Yeah. So this is this vehicle huh?
Is your car?
Yeah, this vehicle belongs to me.
Okay.
So
All right.
yeah. So this is this is Organ Pipe.
Yeah,
Yeah. I'm allowed to visit this at 2 in the morning if I want to. Yeah.
But do you read the sign?
Yeah, I've been here many times.
We do too. This
Yeah,
is our
okay.
job, okay, don't create problems.
I'm not creating a problem. I see a bunch of vehicles out here. I don't know who it is. It could be Border Patrol. It could be somebody else. It could be that. So I'm checking it out too.
Sign there, okay? So we just want to be sure who's the owner of this car and if it is okay.
Now, see, this parking lot is for that. If this car was over there,
Hey, we're
that's
not saying
different.
that it's illegal or something. There's nothing wrong with the car.
okay,
The car is
but
legal
who are you security for?
for surveillance, okay?
Okay, but this is the National Park Service.
I understand. Okay?
Okay,
Organ pipe, okay?
no, you're not here for the Park Service.
No,
You're
no, no,
security
no, no.
for the
We're
wall
doing our
construction.
job. Make
And
sure
this
that
parking
everything's
lot
okay.
is for Quitobaquito Springs.
Yeah, I know.
And
Okay?
no, you're not supposed to be here. You're security
Oh,
for
no,
the
no,
wall
no,
construction.
No, don't get confused. This is our area.
No, it's not.
It
This
is.
is not your area.
That's the route
Your
that we
area
use.
is the wall
That's the route
construction.
that we use.
No, it's not.
We bring
Well, you
trucks
can
that
drive
way.
through here, but
Okay, That's what
no.
we're doing. Okay?
Well, you're blocking
Okay?
this path.
No, we're not blocking.
So,
We just came to see what's going on.
yeah, I
See if
mean,
you're- we simply ask you, are you okay? You say yes.
Well,
All right.
all right.
That's what it is.
You were shining your lights in the vehicle and
I have to see
everything.
who's inside, what's going on inside. There's nothing
This
wrong
is
with
the
that.
parking area for the
You are right.
springs. Okay.
You are doing okay.
All right. Well,
Okay?
all right.